All right, so today we're doing factorials, and a factorial is going to be defined whenever you have a positive whole number. And this positive whole number is going to be beside an exclamation point. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to take this number, bring it over to the other side, and we're going to multiply it by every whole number that is smaller than it until we get to 1. So we're going to start off with 4. We're going to multiply it by 3. Then we're going to multiply it by 2. And then multiply it by 1. And we always stop at 1. So taking this in parts, we know that 4 times 3 is going to give us 12. 2 times 1 is going to give us 2. And then 12 times 2 is going to give us 24. So that's going to be my answer for that one. Now let's do 5 factorial. For this one, we're going to start off at 5. And then we're going to go down by 1 each time. So we're going to multiply 5 by 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. So notice we already have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. We did it up here, and we got 24. So all 4 of these numbers can be combined to get 24. So then all I have to do is do 5 times 24, which is going to give me 120. So another way to think about it is 5 factorial is going to be equal to 5 times 4 factorial. Now, a couple points about the factorial. The factorial n factorial is only going to be defined when n is greater than or equal to 0. And that n has to be a whole number. So we say n has to be a whole number. And another way we can say whole number is integer. So if n can go all the way down to 0, then we have the question, what is 1 factorial? And what is 0 factorial? So remember, we always start off with the number, and then we go down to 1, and then stop. So 1 factorial is just going to be equal to 1. So I'm going to erase this and put a 1. And if that's true, what is 0 factorial? 0 factorial is actually just 1. So 1 factorial and 0 factorial are actually the same thing. Another way you can think about factorial is by thinking about it in terms of a formula. So whenever we do n factorial, we always start off with the number that we're given, which is n, and then we go down by 1 each time. So we're going to multiply n by n minus 1. Then we're going to multiply that by n minus 2. And then we're going to go all the way down until we get to 1, and then we stop. So that is factorials.